Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Alright, we have yet another off-grid knife coming to us from my good buddy Peter at Therapeutic Edge. This is the off-grid Black Stallion. This knife, wow, it's a good size knife, but a lot bigger knives, I'm not, I don't normally gravitate to them, but I tell you what, the Black Stallion, man, it might make me a convert. I'm telling you guys. Let's zoom out here. We're gonna take a quick look at it. Now you've got this G10, this kind of, they call it that hexagonal dimpling on it. If you remember, that's pretty much the same that was on the Black Mamba, I believe it was. But that handle material and just the texturing on the handle makes for an absolutely fantastic grip. I mean, it's awesome. The grip on it is just fantastic. Right hand tip up carry, left hand tip up carry, excuse me. 3 screws in that pocket clip. That's a little different. Now, it is a big knife, and it is a little bit heavier knife, but I don't think 3 screws are a necessity, but you definitely have them. Deep carry, stainless pocket clip, which is nice. Love that deep carry. Lanyard hole. Lanyard folks are happy. Overall, everything seems to be done really, really well. Yeah, G10 backspacer as well. Stainless liners. Everything's got that black, kind of black coating, blade black wash. We'll look at that in a minute. There's a flipper tab. We do have jimping on the flipper, which, yeah, I mean, I don't really feel that the jimping really aids in my use of the flipper tab, to be perfectly honest with you, but it's there. And yeah, it's there. it doesn't really aid me. Now this one's centering pretty good. Maybe off to the show side just a bit, but oh man, this thing flips. Action on this thing, I mean, it's gonna come shut with that big old blade. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's gonna come shut. Titanium nitride D2 blade on this one. That choil, nice, very well done. That choil is very well done. Look at that big old black washed Wharncliffe blade. Nice swedge across kind of that sort of the crown of the Wharncliffe there. Nice jimping. Now that jimping, yeah, okay. That jimping we're good with. Again, it probably could be just a little bit further forward. I think that was an issue with one of the other ones. I mean, it's done well. It's done well. I just think it probably could be extended out just a little bit to make it a little bit more useful. I mean, I pull my thumb back. Just the natural lay of my thumb when I grab the knife, though. I'm about half and half, I guess. I'd like a little bit more my forward edge, but if I pull my thumb back a little bit, it's not uncomfortable or anything like that, and the jimping works. Works very well. Nice. Let's get some specs. How big is this big boy? It's a good size knife. And by good size, I mean like tall and thick. I don't necessarily mean long. And it's definitely got some weight to it. So, all right, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 1/4, 8 3/8 overall. Handle grip. We're gonna call it 8 1/4. Handle grip or handle length 4 3/4. Pushing with this point right here. Yeah, we're pushing it. So that's gonna give us a blade length of right about 3 1/2. We'll call it grip length. Our grip length. 1, 2, 3. Wow, 3 3/4 on the grip length, and that's pretty much how it looks in my 3 3/4 inch hand. Fills it up pretty much right there. Yeah, fills it up nice and good. Oh, size comparisons. Yeah, I just don't know if I have anything Yeah, wow. There's the PM2. I don't think I have anything that can really compare to that blade. I just don't. I mean, as you can see, it's got a very, very tall blade. Size-wise, it's a little bit longer than the PM2, maybe. Pretty close. Pretty darn close. It might have the PM2 by just a little bit. I mean, do I really? Yeah, I'll do it because I do it. But yeah, I mean, this thing's gonna dwarf the bug out. Yeah, the bug out looks like a baby. Pretty much. Let's see. You know what? I don't know. No, I honestly don't have anything that can compete with that blade. I just don't. Because like I said, I'm not usually drawn to knives like this, but... Oh, Peter, you might be converting me. Man. Alright, let's get a weight on it. It's going to have some weight to it. But it carried really nice. Grams. Oh, yeah. 189. Oh, 6.7 ounces. So it's got some weight to it. But as I said, oh, I'm messing all the stuff up here. There we go. Throwing stuff around. Crazy. It carried really, really nice. I mean, it's fairly slender. It's not that thick. I'm pretty sure we're definitely below our 1/2 inch. My battery died on my darn caliper, so we're not going to do that. But, yeah. It disappears in the pocket, as far as the pocket clip is concerned. But just the height of this blade. What do we got here? We're looking at not quite 1 3/4 inch, 1 5/8 all day long, though. As far as height on the blade. Thickness, let's do this, because I want to get a thickness on it. Is it a 1/2 inch? Just under. So it's just under a 1/2 inch thick. So it's not a real thick across the spine knife. But I tell you what, this knife feels so good in hand. It feels amazing in hand. The taller handles and stuff, you know, you've heard me talk about them, that it doesn't feel comfortable, but I don't know if it's just you do have a cutout here in the blade, but this knife feels very, very good in hand. So comfortable. And you want to talk about work? Oh my goodness, this knife works. It works. There you go. I didn't show you that earlier, but there's your Off-Grid Knives logo. What do I like? What do I don't like? Okay. What do I like? I love the texture on the G10. It's really nice and grippy. Pocket clip, I am digging the pocket clip. I guess I like the fact that it's got 3 screws. I really don't know why it does, but that's fine. That's what they're doing. Of course, I'd like to see them a little more flush, because your body screws and stuff are flush. So, I mean, it does less damage in the pocket when you have flush screws, and I don't know if that's that much difference in the milling process. I wouldn't think it is. Because like I said, those are recessed. So, yeah. Sure, I mean, it's a nitpick. It really is. The action on it is really good. I mean, this thing is solid. Solid lockup. That blade is going to drop because it's just really heavy. and you want to talk about guillotine? Yeah, do not get your finger in there. That blade will get you. And I've managed to survive so far, and if I keep playing with it, I'm just tempting fate at this point. But overall, this is a really, really nice, well done knife. And you don't hear me gush overall larger knife all that often, but I really, really do like the fit, the feel in hand of the Black Stallion. Yeah. And I give Peter a bad time, because y'all have seen Nellie's videos and stuff, and I don't know what's wrong with that girl. And it's not that anything's wrong with her. She likes the bigger knives. She doesn't have big hands at all, but she likes the bigger knives. And every time Peter sends one of these, because Peter's got the big off-grids and all those. What was the other one? Was it the Rhino? The Rhino I had to like tear away from her. And this one too, she was just absolutely loving it. Took it a couple of guys at work. They really liked it. They really liked the way it felt in hand. So yeah, it's a resounding yes from pretty much everybody that I show knives to around here. They're digging the Black Stallion. So well done, Off Grid. That's all I can say. This guy sells for $70. Not bad. It's a decent price for what you get. The size, yeah, I'm good with that. Blue liked it. He definitely gave it his solid knife rating of 8.5. There's nothing special about it that's gonna boost that rating, other than the fact that it's a larger knife that we like. But that doesn't necessarily make it, overly special, on the market. But it's a solid knife, guys. Yeah. If you like bigger knives, I know it's not big here, and because it's only that 3 3/4. But I tell you what, those of you with larger hands, I'm thinking so. I think this might be one for you. Very cool. And as always, Peter, thank you so much for sharing the opportunity to check out the Black Stallion. Off Grid, yeah. I've been pretty darn impressed from what I've seen with Off Grid, without question. So thank you guys. Thank you very much for checking out the Off Grid Knives Black Stallion with me today. Of course, thanks again to Peter for the opportunity to check it out. As always, guys, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to y'all. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.